Title: Wanderlei Silva at 49, after a brutal knockout, the legend speaks on his condition. Wanderlei Silva, the legendary Brazilian fighter, stood before the world battered yet unbroken. At 49 years old, he had once again stepped into chaos, only this time the outcome was brutal. The massive brawl that unfolded left Silva on the canvas, and the shock rippled through fans across the globe. He confirmed afterward that his right eye was completely blocked from the impact. Doctors revealed that his nose had been broken during the violent exchange. The iconic warrior of pride and UFC fame had endured punishment before, but this incident struck a deeper chord. Silva admitted that breathing through his nose was nearly impossible in the aftermath. The swelling around his right eye had nearly shut it closed, giving him a haunting appearance. He spoke with raw honesty about the pain coursing through his face. Yet, in true Wanderlei fashion, he described it as just another battle scar. Silva has lived a life defined by combat, by risk, and by fearless encounters. The recent knockout, however, was not inside an MMA cage but in the chaos of a brawl. Witnesses said Silva never backed down, even as fists and bodies collided violently. When he finally fell, silence swept over the crowd that had gathered. It was a frightening moment, seeing the once unstoppable, axe murderer, motionless. Medical teams rushed to him, stabilizing his neck and face. The scans revealed no brain damage, but his facial injuries were severe. Silva later reassured fans that he was recovering, though his face bore the evidence of the clash. He detailed how his vision in the right eye had been obstructed, making daily life difficult. Simple tasks, like reading or walking outside in bright sunlight, had become struggles. His nose, broken and bent, required immediate medical attention. Doctors are considering reconstructive surgery to restore full function. Despite the injuries, Silva's voice carried resilience. "I've taken hits before," he said, "but I always stand up again." His career has been filled with legendary wars in Japan and the UFC. From epic battles with Kazushi Sakuraba to brutal wars with Quinton, Rampage, Jackson, Silva's toughness is unrivaled. Fans remember him as a fighter who never took a step back. Even now, at nearly 50, his spirit refuses to retreat. The brawl may have left him damaged, but it did not take away his will. Silva admitted the pain was worse than most of his MMA fights. He acknowledged that his body no longer heals the way it once did. At 49, the recovery process is slower, more demanding. But his mind remains locked in a warrior's mindset. "I don't fear pain," Silva said, "I fear stopping." For him, fighting has always been more than sport, it is identity. The broken nose will heal, the swelling will fade, but his aura remains untouchable. Doctors cautioned him about potential long-term vision problems. Still, Silva brushed aside any thoughts of permanent retirement. He insisted that life itself is a fight, and this was simply another round. Fans around the world flooded social media with messages of support. They shared clips of his greatest knockouts, honoring his ferocity. They remembered the man who charged forward like a storm in every fight. This incident, though brutal, only reminded people of his humanity. The once invincible warrior now bore the marks of age and attrition. Yet, in his weakness, fans found even greater admiration. The image of Silva bruised and bandaged became a symbol of endurance. His words carried the weight of experience and survival. "You can break my nose, close my eye, but you cannot break my heart," he declared. The brawl that left him on the ground could not erase his legacy. Silva has carved his name into history through sweat, blood, and courage. Even now, his presence commands respect from the fight community. He remains a living testament to the price of a warrior's path. The broken bones will heal, but the story will linger forever. At 49, Wanderlei Silva is still teaching the world what it means to fight. And though battered, he stands as proof that legends never truly fall.